Hi, I'm Francesca. I'm in Budapest and I'm here on a sort of vegan food tour. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some recommendations of vegan or vegan friendly food spots and I got so many, so I don't know how I'm gonna choose, but I'm gonna try as many as I can, and I'm gonna take you with me to all these places and I'll share my recommendations, what I think about them. So I'm super excited for these 3 days of full-on vegan food, so let's go. It's a traditional like pastry or like a what would you call it? Okay, a traditional bakery, and they have vegan options. So we got the original one, like vanilla plain, and you can stuff with those sorts of things, but those are not vegan. So we're gonna try this first stop. So that was the first lunch done. We had the bean goulash, which was really good, really tasty broth. Then we shared a mixed platter for one with like a bunch of stuff like rice, tofu, soy curls and stuff. And a seitan and potato casserole, which was really good. That was actually the bean goulash and the seitan I would order again for sure. They were really tasty. The platter for one, it was fine, but it wasn't anything special, and I wouldn't order it again. So overall, the restaurant, it was okay, but I thought there were gonna be more Hungarian classics, like, cause that's what I got from the reviews. But I didn't feel like there were that many options, and there were like also other foods like pizza and like pad thai, which I guess I wouldn't really expect to eat, or I don't really want to have those. But yeah, so overall it was okay. Nothing like incredible, but the two dishes that I liked, they were good. So I would have those again for sure. So yeah, and I'm gonna do some more research on where to go for dinner. Maybe some more traditional Hungarian classics veganized. I would like to try some other dishes. So let's see. So we're going to our next stop, dinner. Another 100% vegan restaurant. There's actually so many vegan restaurants. I was quite surprised, which makes it kind of hard to choose one. But you know, always based on your recommendations. It's another one that has some traditional Hungarian food veganized. So I'm excited about that. I saw some new dishes that I didn't see in the place we went to for lunch. Some like stuffed crepes that I actually made before, like, or I tried to veganize them. So I'm excited to see if I've made them any good. And then some pasta with cabbage, and then they have really nice like traditional dumplings for dessert. So I'm super excited to try these. And yeah, let's see how it is. So I'm back at the hotel. Dinner was really nice. I was really satisfied with it. We had a sort of cashew cheese thing, like in a jar with oil and onions, and then to have with bread. That was so good, really good. And then we had two mains that we shared. A ortobagi mushroom pancake, it was called, which actually that is the one that I tried to make before at home. which was kind of similar to what I made, to be fair. It was a bit spicier, and it was a crepe filled with mushrooms with a sauce and like paprika on top. And then these Hungarian potato casserole, which is like potatoes and some sort of bechamel, I think, tofu and some sort of bacon and sour cream and like parsley, I think. And that was really good. Like when I looked at it, it didn't really tell me anything, but it was really good, so that was surprising. And then we had dessert. We had these dumplings with vanilla sauce, I think. They were like fried dumplings with a sauce and I think also whipped cream. And they were really, really good. At the beginning I thought they were a bit dry, but then they kind of, you put them in the sauce and they kind of soak it on in. And that was really good. So yeah, I'm super satisfied with this. I liked it a lot more than the lunch one, which I guess is weird because the lunch one was much more recommended and it's like everywhere on every list is kind of at the top. But I prefer this one. I think it had more choice. I think it had more Hungarian classics, veganized, and they had just more things that I wanted to order. Like it was more difficult for me to choose, while the lunch one, I didn't really want to have anything else other than the things that I ordered. Because they were kind of weird options like pizza or pad thai that I don't really want to try. So yeah, like my criteria for choosing these restaurants is I want to try and find some Hungarian food veganized, if possible, like some classic flavors. I'm not gonna have like pizza, obviously, or I'm gonna try and find the traditional. Then, if there aren't anything, I'll venture into other cuisines. So I want to try things that I'm not gonna find elsewhere, if you know what I mean. So that's how I'm kind of choosing between all these recommendations. And so far they've been good because I've tried these things that I never really had before. So we just had breakfast in this place called Flow, and it was so good. I highly recommend this one. The place is really nice itself, and we tried the eggs Florentine, which were so good. It was like a thick brioche bread that was really tasty, and then spinach. They're like vegan egg. I mean, I wouldn't say it tasted of eggs really, but it was just so good on its own, like as its own thing, with this luscious sauce on top. Really good. And then the pancakes with like mixed berries and chocolate and coconut flakes, really good. Because I find sometimes when I get the vegan pancakes, they don't always know how to make them, and maybe the texture is a bit off, but they were really good and huge portions. So I really recommend this one. Really big portions, really good food. And then they also have lots of drinks. They have also sandwiches for lunch, and they also have cakes, which we didn't have because it was so much food, so I was full. But yeah, I recommend this one, and it's on a really nice street, so that was a good start to the day. But actually we walked past a lot of vegan restaurants. I think there's like more than 20, and I didn't realize it. Like, I think if you're able to go to like 100% vegan restaurants or vegetarian, you'll find it really easy when you're here. But I don't, like, because I'm able to do that now, I don't know. But it's like, if you're not, like, you know, if you're maybe with non-vegans that don't really want to try vegan restaurants, I'm not sure how vegan friendly it is in like traditional restaurants, if you know what I mean. So the highlight of this lunch was definitely the dessert. It was like a sort of pastry with a huge layer of vanilla cream, or I don't really know how, custard, I don't know, really thick, really good. That was really good. Kind of like really tasted non-vegan, you know what I mean? Like it was really good, kind of brought me back to some flavors. We had the bean goulash, which was good, but I think that's kind of always good, and I think it's a really good start to have anywhere with some bread. It was good. Then we had the cottage cheese pasta, which I mean I liked it, but it wasn't like really good. But maybe because I'm not really used to these flavors, I'm not supposed to, I don't know if it's what it's supposed to taste like, honestly. But a bit bland maybe, but it was good. Like, and then we had the seitan stew with dumplings. The dumplings, I really like those, and also the seitan was good. Like the sauce that it comes with was really tasty, and actually in some reviews they were saying that it wasn't good, that the sauce was kind of bland, but actually I found it tasty. Like, had a good taste of paprika or whatever the seasoning is, and the dumplings were nice, good texture to them, and the seitan actually had a bit more bite to it than the one we tried yesterday, so I like that one. So yeah, overall good. I still prefer the one that we had yesterday, but the dessert is really worth it. Like, that was really good. So for dinner, I wanted to go to this place that you guys recommended, but it's actually closed on Sunday. Oh my god, why is it not following me? Wait. Okay. So for dinner, I wanted to go to this place. That's for once it's not Hungarian dishes veganized. It's sort of Middle Eastern, maybe. I don't remember exactly, but it looked really good, and it was in the recommendations. But it turns out it's closed on Sunday and Monday, so I've booked it for tomorrow lunch. And now we're going to try something that I would have had at lunch. These traditional sort of fried pizzas, fried dough. It's called Langos, and there's a place not too far from where we're staying. And they have, obviously there's a naturally vegan version which is plain, but they also have the one with vegan cheese and I think vegan sour cream. But actually what I've realized is that they often have a vegan cheese or like alternative because of allergies. So there's actually more than one place that has this. So let's go and see how it is. So that was good. I mean, obviously fried bread is gonna be good because anything fried is nice, but the toppings, like the vegan sour cream and vegan cheese, were really good. And then I had rocket tomatoes and onion, and it was just really nice, the toppings as well. So overall really good. Yeah. And I think in other places the only vegan option might be plain bread, so I'm glad that they had like extra stuff, because I wouldn't really want to just eat plain fried bread. But there's more than just one that does this vegan toppings, so that's good. Approved. So last day here, we're up early to go to the baths. So the only place that I found that was kind of towards there is this vegetarian cafe called the Garden Cafe, I think. And so it's vegetarian, but they have a few vegan options, and the reviews about these options were really good. So hopefully another nice vegan breakfast. Let's see how it is. Really anticipated matcha latte because yesterday I ordered it, but I think they misunderstood me. So they brought me a chai latte, but I didn't want to say. So
chai.
I had it. Anyways, but I really wanted this.
I thought you were talking to me.
What do you say? My cha.
Yeah, because I was saying like, what? How they misinterpreted you, maybe.
breakfast was really good again. We had the shashuka, which was kind of like vegetables with tomato sauce. I'm not sure it was like an actual shashuka, but I haven't had one really. So, but that was good. And we ordered some sourdough bread to go with it. That was really good. And then some vegan cream cheese. That was good as well. So I like that one. And then we had the pancakes, and they were nice. They were light with berry compote and syrup, and I really like them because the ones that I had yesterday, I liked them, but they were a bit like heavy and like loads of chocolate. Like it was a bit much. Really delicious, but I like these ones, so I'm not like so full with food. I had a matcha latte that was nice, and yeah, really good overall. So on our way to our next stop, this one is non-vegan, but they do have a lot of vegan and vegetarian options, and it's Middle Eastern style. But what I like about it is that they've got loads of dishes focused on like vegetables. So really excited to try this one. It's a bit more expensive than the others, but it looks really good. So let's see what it is like. So good. So that lunch was really good. I really liked it. So basically the whole mezze section was vegan. Even the stuff that didn't look vegan, like with labne or like feta cheese and stuff like that, was all vegan, and they just had a small meat section. So actually more vegan than vegetarian, which is great. And it was so good. We had the labne to share with some bread and pita bread, which was so good. Like I can't recommend it enough. And then we had like roasted beetroot, which was good. An eggplant dish that was really nice, but the star was the cauliflower with like tahini, olive oil, and I'm not sure what the dressing was, but it was so good. I think a little bit overpriced maybe, like for the portions could be a bit bigger, but I think it is worth it because it is really good. So that's the end of my tour, almost actually, because there's a bagel shop that I'm gonna get it for takeaway to bring to the airport because it looked really good, and I really haven't had a vegan bagel in so long with like vegan cream cheese and stuff, so I want to try it. So I think I'll get that to take to the airport because our flight is at 7, and I don't know what I'll find at the airport, and always it's so much more expensive, all the food. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and it was so nice to try so much food that I'm actually so inspired to go back to the kitchen and recreate some of them. Yeah, so I'll leave everything in the description as well, and I can't wait to do this for other cities as well. So if you tell me if you like this sort of video, obviously this is my first YouTube video, but yeah, that'd be helpful to know what you'd like to see more of, I guess.